This 10-minute insight meditation practice is designed specifically for writers to help us begin to notice our thoughts. The reason this is so useful to us as writers is that when we're done with the meditation and we turn our attention to the writing, when we can notice our thoughts, we can distinguish between which thoughts are useful, such as plot ideas, character development, and which thoughts are not useful, like, I should go empty the dishwasher. These are thoughts that can hijack our writing routine if we don't take care to notice them and let them go. So let's go ahead and begin. Coming into a seated position where you can be upright and alert but still relaxed. Closing your eyes if it's comfortable. And taking a moment to settle into the body. Noticing yourself in this space wherever you are. Notice the posture, maybe rolling the shoulders back or stretching the neck a little as you settle into the meditation. And then turning the attention towards the breath, taking a nice deep inhale. Letting it go in your own time. Taking one or two more nice deep breaths. Letting our awareness fall into the sensations of breathing, noticing the rise and fall of the chest, the movement of air through the nose or over the lips. And then as we let go of any control around the breathing, seeing if we can maintain our awareness on the sensations of breathing. Can you still notice the rise and fall of the chest as it becomes more subtle? Can you notice that moment where the inhale turns over and becomes an exhale? Widening that awareness gradually to take in whatever else might be true for you today in your body. Meeting whatever we find with as much acceptance as we can. If you have some aches or pains, it just is a sign that you are human. We age, we get sick, we get injured. There's actually nothing more normal for us as humans. So be kind with yourself, and if you do notice some areas of discomfort, give a little internal bow and say, okay, I see you. There's room for this too. And then we'll bring in a little bit of gratitude for the body, however you find yourself today. When you think about all the things that have to go right just for you to sit or lay still and take a few deep breaths, it's definitely worthy of a moment of gratitude. And then if there's anything or anyone else you'd like to include in your gratitude practice, bringing them to mind. Could be as simple as the roof over your head, a cup of coffee or tea, a pet that's sitting close by, or maybe there's someone who supports you in your writing. And noticing if consciously engaging gratitude shifts your experience of the present moment at all. Sometimes it can lighten our moods a little or change how we're feeling in general, but not always. So if you don't feel a change, there's nothing wrong with you. And then we'll let go of the gratitude practice and shift our attention to an anchor. The anchor can be, pretty much anything. Usually we go with the breath, if focusing on the breath is comfortable for you. But if it's not, it's really not uncommon. If you focus on the breath and it starts to feel kind of tight or uncomfortable, just shift your attention to something else. You can use a physical sensation in the body. You can focus on the sounds in the room, just waiting like a cat at a mouse hole for each sound to rise and pass away. You might even light a candle, let the flame be your anchor. The idea is that the anchor is a place to come back to when your mind wanders, because it will wander. That's what minds do. We're going to rest your attention on the anchor. Do your best to notice when your mind wanders, and then just let those thoughts go. Come back to the anchor and begin again as many times as you need to. Check in with your mind. Just notice if it's wandered. If so, let those thoughts go. Come back to the anchor. Begin again. And as we come to the end of our meditation, I'd like to invite you to consider that we're actually not ending the meditation so much as changing the anchor. So you're going to open your eyes after the bell. You're going to turn towards your writing. Thoughts will continue to come. So your job is to notice them, Decide if they're useful for what you're doing at that point, writing, and if they're not, let them go. Let them go and come back to the anchor of the writing. Happy writing, my friends. I'll see you next time.